the money. Cause I want your body beat, Barbie taste, bring your body beat. Everybody beat, on my teeth, yo, I got it beat. You got it beat, suck the deep, if you got it me. Back of the back, back of the back, back of the back, back of the back. Who on Barbie beat, who on Barbie beat. Everybody beat, you gotta see, honestly, on my honesty, I'm the majesty.
Real is the issue, then they all artificial. And I can never diss you, but I will dismiss you straight to your face. Nah, I ain't got no manners, and these bros ain't got no standards. That's why he can't stand you. Always got your hand out for a handout. Can't stand on your own too. How you gonna stand out? I bet you missed the point. What a disappointment, like a missed appointment. Never indirect, but your intellect without introspect is so incorrect. Goddamn. Now that's disrespectful. But when you in the box, I'm always going to check you.
What up, EDS Squad? It's your boy Eli, and I'm coming to you with the album review. Today I'm going to be doing the Queen of Rap, Nicki Minaj's Queen album. But before I get into this review, please like this video, comment down below any reviews, reactions, challenges you want me to do, and I'll try my best in doing so. Don't forget to hit that share button to let everybody around the world know that EDS Squad, we's lit. And once you do that, you're not part of the squad. It's so easy, it's so simple to join the squad. All you gotta do is what? Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Shout out to my squad members, shout out to my upper elites, aka my notification squad. I live for each and every last one of you guys. And without further ado, let's get into this review. So, let's get into this. Nicki Minaj released her 4th studio album, Queen, 7 days early. She was supposed to drop on August 17th, but she ended up dropping August 10th. During Queen Radio, she said that she was like a couple hours. She just had finished the album a couple hours earlier, and that she was ready to drop the album. She couldn't drop it that night, so she ended up dropping it, I believe, 12 hours later. I listened to the album while listening to her radio show. Like when she played the album on the radio, I was listening. My first impression was like the production, and the production went up a level. And this was a straight hip-hop album. Of course, Nicki always plays around with her ballads and pop, but the majority of this album was hip-hop, and I live for that because previously that wasn't the case. Nicki it was always like half hip-hop, half pop, or mostly pop and like a little bit of hip-hop. But this one was mostly hip-hop, so, you know, I lived. My favorite tracks of this record is Barbie Dreams, LLC, Good Form, and Coco Chanel featuring Foxy Brown. Love those tracks. And I have to say my least favorite track of this whole album would be Come See About Me. Not really a fan of the ballads. Never really have been. I like the mix when she does the ballads and then she does the rap, but this one was straight singing, and you know, I got Beyonce, Rihanna, all of them for all that singing. I don't need Nicki Minaj singing. Yeah, so there's 19 tracks. Let's get into them. Let's start off with track number 1, Ganja Burn. Shout out to the producer Jay Reed for this record. Let's play a little snippet and let's get into it. Okay, so that's Ganja Burns. Okay, so first off, what got me with this record was that it was like a dancehall reggae inspired beat, an inspired aura. Basically, Nicki's talking about what's been going on with her since The Pink Print was her last record. The first verse, she talks about being away and how she had to mentally, physically prepare to return back into getting into this music thing. Because we all know that Nicki had took a break, about like 3 years, almost 4, because The Pink Print came out in like December, so it's almost 4 years. One lyric that really stuck out to me was in the beginning when she said, "Gotta be king status to give men my body," which is a fact. It just goes to show you that she just not going. She's telling us that she's just not going to be sleeping with any Tom, Dick, and Harry. That you gotta have some status. You gotta show some things. You gotta be something in this life for her to even go down that road with you. Definitely a positive saying or a positive note to give to her fans. Her second verse, she talks about labels trying to make another Nicki, which is a lasting theme throughout this whole record. She talks about, you know, the labels trying to create another Nicki, artists that are trying to be like her, this, that, and the other. So it's mentioned a lot in this record, and we'll be able to, you know, decipher and at least get a ballpark of all of the times she has said this. One line that, you know, talks about her saying that is, "You can't wear a Nicki wig and be Nicki." She says that in the second verse. The song is a vibe. Case in point, I liked it. Out of a 10, you know me, I score out of a 10. I will give Ganja Burns a smooth and clean 7 out of 10. I liked it. Will I replay it? If my mood is in that kind of if I'm in that kind of a mood, I would definitely play it. But it's not something that I'm like, okay, I gotta listen to Ganja Burns every day type thing. So yes, I give it a 7 out of 10. Let's go into the next track, which is Majesty, featuring Labyrinth and Eminem, and it's also produced by Labyrinth and Eminem. Let's play a little snippet of that.
Whatever you say, Mrs. Majesty. Whatever you want, you can have from me. I want your love, just lead me on. Won't give it up.
Okay, so that's Majesty. That's a little snippet of Majesty. Okay, so the song starts very upbeat. It gives me that signature Eminem style. When I first heard this song, I was like, okay, Eminem and Labyrinth, or because Labyrinth is the one that's singing on the hook. Eminem and Labyrinth. Did they produce this? I really want to know who produced this track. And when it said Eminem and Labyrinth produced this track, it made total sense to me, because this is definitely Eminem's signature style when it comes to the beat and the musicality of the hook. When Nicki's verse starts, you see the beat switches up, and she's talking about being on top and being a force to be reckoned with in the music industry, which makes sense because the song is called Majesty and she calls herself the Queen. The second verse talks about how people switched up on Nicki. And a line from that is, "Bitches tune switching up." Bitches tune switching up. So, you know, which has been another thing that Nicki has really preached, is the Nicki hate train, and everybody has turned against Nicki. I don't see it that way. I feel like if someone doesn't like your music, or if someone doesn't like the things that you're doing, they just don't like that. In society, in the age of social media, people use the word hater, people use the word jealous a little too loosely when people are giving opinions. There's a difference between someone not liking your craft or not liking your work than actually going out and being a hater. There's levels, and you know, she don't know those levels. Everybody hates Nicki. That's her money maker at this point, is Nicki hate train, and people are hate Nicki, which that's not the case. People just don't like the shit that she's doing. Eminem's raps very fast, which is I live for. I live for fast rappers. I live for the twisters, the Busta Rhymes. Eminem can do no wrong. I live for Eminem. Eminem been in the game for so long, and sometimes we always look over Eminem because he is a white rapper, and we don't like to put him up with the greats, but he's up there. Eminem gets busy, he gets nasty, and I live for it. Her third verse, I love the voice and the beat. Of course, the famous line in this song is tell her that jealousy is a disease, die slow, die slow, die slow. Yeah, I love that part. I love how we're in the second song. You can tell I love the switch up of the beats. I love it. I love it when an artist can switch up the beats and execute those beats. And Nicki not only switched up the beat, but she executed each beat she switched up on with her flow, with her cadence, with the way she plays around with her voice. Dope. Out of a 10, I give Majesty a smooth and clean 7. I really liked it. It's a song that I could replay, but it's something I probably won't for the most part. But if it comes on, I probably won't skip it because, you know, it's a dope song. Next up is track number 3, Barbie Dreams. Let's take a smooth little listen of Barbie Dreams.
Classic shit. I'm looking for a nigga to kiss some babies. A handful of Weezy, sprinkle of Dave East. Man, I ain't got no type like Jimmy and Sway Lee's. But if he can't fuck 3 times a night, peace. I tried to fuck 50 for a powerful hour, but all that nigga wanna do is talk power for hours. You beat the pussy up, make sure it's a KO. Step your banks up like you moving that yayo. Somebody go and make sure Karuchi.
Okay, so that's Barbie Dreams. It's produced by Rashad Smith. Shout out to you. When I first heard this song, when I heard the beat, I was like, yo, this beat sounds so freaking familiar. And then she gives a nod off to Biggie, like rest in peace Biggie. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is one of Biggie's records. And so, you know me, because I'm a music fan, so, you know, I went through Biggie's discography and I found Just Playing, Dreams, Just Playing. Listened to it, I was like, oh my god, this is the song. Shout out to you, Nicki. And I believe Nicki also did this in her mixtape days. She did Dreams 07, where she talked about all of the upcoming rappers. Definitely dope, definitely a smart, dope thing to do. Business-wise and musically, just a full circle type of thing. For her doing it during her mixtape days and now her doing it now and 4 albums in. So it's dope. So basically she talked about all the artists and celebs of the presently. It's a very old school feel. Her flow is very nostalgic. It gives me that classic Nicki back in the mixtape days when she used to do freestyles off of Biggie's songs. Dope. A line I really like is, I tried to fuck 50 for a power for hour, but all that nigga wanted to do was talk power for hours. I was like, that's a fact, because he always was like talking about power all the time, even though power is that shut. He always talking about power. She talked about Weezy, Dave East, Ray Sherman, Young Thug, Quavo, Mike Tyson, 6ix9ine, Big Game, DJ Khaled, and more. As the song goes on, she ends it and she switches up. The beat switches up, which is, again, beat switching up. I'm loving the switch ups. The beat switches up and she goes off. She gives me that Roman Pink Friday vibes, which she does. I live for it. She said in the interview that she wanted, a lot of the fans complain that she's not going full blown with the Roman stuff, but giving like little tidbits of the Roman persona, which is the rah-rah, loud, the, you know, theatrics and all that stuff. It was dope. Out of a 10, I give this song a smooth 10 out of 10 because it's my favorite, and of course I'm gonna replay it. Like, what? Come on. Let's get into the next song, which is Rich Sex. Let's play a little snippet of Rich Sex featuring Lil Wayne.
Chat, ass out, pussy
Okay, so that's Rich Sex featuring Lil Wayne. Shout out to the producers Big Juice and Jay Reed. Basically, this song is about girls being smart and getting with these guys, getting these guys money instead of fucking for free. It's not one of my faves at all. I don't like the song. When she released it as a single, I was like, why? Why did she release this song as a single? Honestly, I thought even I could distinctly remember her saying that she's releasing this as a single, but it's not going to be on the album, but it ended up being on the album anyways. I don't know if it's because of that song that she wanted to put on, but she couldn't because of samples and all that stuff. I don't know, but this song, not my fave at all. Lil Wayne's verse was nothing to brag about. It just wasn't my fave. And with that being said, I give this song a 4 out of 10, and I'm honestly being really, really nice because I really don't want to even give it a 4. But yeah, this is really not my song. Next song up is Hard White. Let's take a little look at Hard White. Okay, so that is Hard White. Shout out to Boy Wonder and Ill Mind for producing this track. This song, if you have not followed music and you're not a barb or anything, even though, shout out to my barbs, I live for each and every last one of you guys, even though you guys may not like everything I'm gonna say, but hey. This song was previously leaked. I believe it was leaked in like the fall of last year. It was titled Hatchback. It's a dope beat. I live for the beat. A line, I used to work hard just to get half back, which can mean a lot of things. Well, not really a lot of things. What it means to me is we work hard, real hard, but sometimes we don't get the benefits, the full benefits of all of our labor. But we still gotta do, we still gotta push, we still gotta keep it going, we still gotta keep it pressing, we still gotta keep moving. The first verse, she's talking about all the haters and the whack artists, which, like I said, is a common theme in this album, and she's addressing all of these people that hate her, all these people that want to be like her, all the labels that are trying to make people like her, and she just addressing it like, that can never be, you can never be Nicki, I'm Nicki, I'm the greatest, nobody can touch that, nobody can change my legacy, this, that, and the other, which is all valid and true points. I would be lying to say there's not, the labels and the music industry hasn't been trying to pump out new female rappers, but the rappers are mirror images of other rappers, her in particular. And I also would be lying if I didn't mention that people have been, trying to come at Nicki with her legacy, that she don't write her old rhymes, she don't do this, she don't do that, but she's making it plain and she's making it known that, bitch, I've been writing since the mixtape days. I've always been writing. I've never not been pushing my pen. So, it's dope. Second verse, she talks about how she's the best and she's here to stay, that nobody is taking her away. Like, Nicki's name will always be etched in the books, which is true. Her name will always be etched in the books. She definitely opened and paved the way for a lot of women in this current era to be rappers, and not only be rappers, be successful rappers in the game. A line I get, there's a couple lines. Anything with Nicki in it, they gon' pocket off. I mean profit off. My plug drop it off. Which is true, cause a lot of bad press still getting money from it. A lot of good press, people still getting money from it. So she's definitely right in that. And I have the quote, the infamous quote, I ain't never played a whole position. I ain't ever have to strip to get the pole position. When I heard that from the leak verse, of course everybody thought Cardi, because Cardi been in, Cardi, you all know Cardi's a stripper, and I'm gonna like to bring Cardi in another review because I didn't bring her in Nicki's. I mean, I didn't bring Nicki in hers, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I heard it's towards Eve. If you guys don't remember, they beefed last year. I think Nicki had a photo shoot, and it was a little risque. And Eve was on her talk show talking about how she is a role model to young women and how she needs to act accordingly. And I guess Nicki didn't take that too kindly. All in all, I like this song. It's a dope song. I love the beat. It's the hard, you know, a hard, gritty, rough, around the edges type feel. And with that being said, I gave it an 8 out of 10 because that's definitely playback material for me. So I give it an 8 out of 10. Let's get into track number 6, Bed, featuring Ariana Grande. Let's take a little look. Okay, so that's Bed featuring Ariana Grande. Check out my video on watching the music video for Bed, on my reaction. It's on my channel, so check that out. Shout out to the producers, Messy Beats, Messy, Beats Bailey, Ben Billions, and Super Dubs. They produced this track, dope track. I give it a 7 out of 10. I didn't really write anything because all my commentary, and I like the song, it's a dope song. Again, if you want to see my full commentary on Bed, go to my channel and you can see my reaction to the music video. Let's go, keep it going with track number 7, Thought I Knew You, featuring The Weeknd. Okay, so that's Thought I Knew You featuring The Weeknd. Shout out to producer Jay Reed. This song, I really like the beat. The production was very superior in this, which I have to say with this album, production and beats, oh my gosh. Shout out to you, Nicki, because you chose every right beat. You chose, like, the production side is amazing. Unmatched is definitely a step up from the Pink Print in that way. Nicki has an auto-tune feel to this record. I don't know if she actually used auto-tune, but it feels like it and it sounds like it sonically in my ears that it's kind of auto-tune but not crazy. Then I noticed that this song is very pop, one of her pop records. The Weeknd and Nicki complement each other very well, which I really didn't have an issue. When I saw the track list, I didn't think that they wouldn't blend well together. I honestly thought it was going to be more of Nicki spitting bars and The Weeknd doing the hook and the bridge than them both, you know, singing on this. A line, I thought I knew you, fuck baby, I guess I didn't. Basically the song is about that you thought you knew someone, but they let you down and turned into something unrecognizable, which, you know, we all go through. I mean, I went through that. I'm not going to say we all went through that. I went through that where, you know, you fell in love with somebody and they do the 360 on you and they switch up and it's to the point where you don't even remember who they were previously. Like the song, My ratings, I give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's definitely a song I will play back, but it could have been better. I honestly thought she was going to rap on it, but she didn't. And that kind of, So let's go to track number 8, Run and Hide. Okay, so that's Run and Hide. Okay, so shout out to Seven Thomas and Rex Kudo for producing this song. This song is giving me a filler, which I kind of had an inkling that with Nicki dropping so many tracks that there's going to be a lot of filler songs. And I really don't like that. I'd rather you have a short album with straight fire than having a long album with some fire and mostly filler songs. This song was slower. This song is about Nicki isn't sure if she wants to go through with this relationship, or if she wants to go through with the relationship, or if she wants to run and hide. A line, because it's been a minute since I trusted somebody, because I don't ever put my trust in nobody. Song is not really my fave. It kind of is a skippable song for me personally. So with that being said, I give this a rating of 6 out of 10, and I'm kind of being a little bit generous. It doesn't do nothing for me. But yeah, so that's that. 6 out of 10, I give Run and Hide. Let's get into track number 9, Chun-li featuring Chumlee. Okay, so that's a little snippet of Chun-li. Okay, so shout out to Metro Boomin for producing this track. Chumlee opens the song very Chumlee. That's what I wrote. He does. I like Ray Shrimmer, and I like a couple of songs that Chumlee has done, by himself. But not really my stilo. But the beat is mid-tempo. I love Nicki's flow, cadence, the changes she does. This song is like 5 to 6, I think it's like 6 minutes long. This song gets really repetitive and it gets really long, and it's almost to the point where it's like, okay, is this song over? Especially Chumlee's hook. It gets very repetitive and it gets like, okay, can we skip to the next song? I don't understand why they made it that long, but okay. All in all, I give this song a solid 7 out of 10. I like the beat, and I like, when Nicki's talking, and I like her flow in this song. But I don't know if it's going to be replayable for me. I will have to, sit and grow with that song a little bit more to see that. Let's go into the next song on the track list, which is Chun-li. We're not going to play it. Y'all know what Chun-li sounds like. Shout out to the producers, Jay Reed and Nicki Minaj produced it, Chun-li. At first, I gave this song a 5. It was like a 3.5 out of 5 when I was doing the reaction. You can check it out on my channel, which equates to a 5 out of 10. But I'm going to bump it up because I've sat with it and I let it grow a little bit, and I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Chun-li is okay. It is what it is. I like it for what it is at this point. So I give Chun-li from a 5 from a 5 out of 10 to a 7 out of 10. So my final is a 7 out of 10. Next on the track list is LLC. Let's take a little look at LLC, which is another one of my faves.
You make twice as much if you switch it up just to say to you he's rich and famous, but he's just a guy to me. I feel like I'm King Kong, name still going ding dong. Girls getting more money and they don't rap, they sing songs. I stay with that pink on, pink furs and them pink thongs. Moves out if they blink wrong, think hard but don't think long. Pink Friday had M&E, spit hard but I'm feminine. Iconic trio on.
Okay, so that's a little snippet of LLC. First thing I wrote is, I just took her name and made that bitch a LLC. Was like, Nicki, you talking your shit. I live it. I live for it. People don't know what an LLC is. People usually get an LLC when they're creating a company. It's like a copyright type of thing. So when she said, I just took her name and made that bitch a LLC, I'm like, bitch, who is you talking about? Who name you taking in LLC? Who is you bossing up on? No, I'm just kidding. I love the beat. Her flow is everything. This is one of her talking shit records. She's talking about artists that aren't original. I think they're up there with Nicki, on the level of Nicki. A line that proves that is trying to make a new Nicki. We're the factory, there'll never be another one after me. Which is true, because like I said, there will never be another Nicki. Nicki can only be Nicki, and that's who it is. I love this song, it's a dope song, I love the beat. Shout out to JFK, Soul, and DJ West for producing this track. I give this song a solid 9 out of 10, because of course I'm replaying this song, and of course this is my shit. So let's get into the next song, which is track number 12, Good Form. Let's get into Good Form. Okay, so y'all know this is my song. Shout out to Marco Made It and Plus for producing this track. This song is very upbeat. It's a great twerking song. The song is about a guy who has good form in the bedroom. Do y'all niggas got good form? I mean, I got good form. My nigga got good form. Do y'all got good form? A line. I tell him eat the cookie because it's good form, and when he eat that cookie, he got good form. You know, I never cheat because I'm good to him. I don't know. I did the last one. I didn't go with the beat. I ain't a rapper. But that's a line. I give it an 8 out of 10. I love it. It's one of those songs that I will definitely be replaying because I definitely want to shake my ass sometimes. So you know. Let's get into track number 13, Nip Tuck. Okay, so that's Nip Tuck. Shout out to Kane Beats and June Nowaki for producing this track. This is another slow song. Nicki talks about doing everything for her man, but it's not enough, so she has to nip tuck on him. Nip tuck can mean to take away something and change the way I'm moving or she's moving. A line I know how to flip niggas like you. I get petty and clip niggas like you. Fuck around and forget niggas like you. Damn. And Nicki has a she also sings a lot in the song, but she also has a rap verse. And that rap verse, she's talking these shit to these bum ass, weak ass, broke ass niggas. I love her rap at the end. She talks to her ex and telling her why they can't work anymore, which I just, got finished saying. I give this song a solid 6.5 out of 10. It's not a song that I would be replaying because, I don't really live for the slow songs sometimes. But it's a dope song and it's a solid track, but it's not my fave. Track number 14 is an interlude and it's called Too Lit, Too Late. Let's get into it. Okay, so that's a little snippet of Too Little, Too Late. I love first of all, shout out to the producers, Frank Dukes and Jay Graham. I love the production of this interlude. I love the beat. I love the little samples in the back with the, it gives me a aquamarine type feel. I was thinking like, it almost gives me like a child TV show type of beat. Like the beat is like, I would put that under a child TV show. It gives me that feel. But it ties into Nip Tuck kind of ending that song a little bit. Because she's talking about the relationship, how we can't work no more. And now she's talking about it's a little too late. It's too late. It's over. It's done. It's donezo. She sounded amazing. I need the full track. I want to hear what this whole song sounds like. I heard that she said that she might drop the full track in the future. I hope she does. I give this a solid 7 out of 10. And let's get into track number 15, Come See About Me. We're almost done, guys. I'm trying not to be before you guys too long, because I know y'all be like, these shits is long as fuck. Okay, so that's Come See About Me. Shout out to Circuit and Chris Braid for producing this track. This song is a ballad. It's a straight ballad. I do not like singing Nicki at all. I like singing Nicki when Nicki can balance the singing and the rapping. When it's a full singing track, I cannot get with it. It's a very slow song. It gives me that country/pop sounding feel. The song is about breaking up with someone but still wanting them to see you and know how you're doing and feeling and all of that good jazz. We all have that ex where, the relationship is over, but at the same time we still want to know if they still checking up on us, if they still looking for us, they still lurking about us. It's a universal song. Universal message to the song. I don't like the song. I will not be playing it. I don't see myself playing it ever. And with that being said, I'm giving this a solid 4 out of 10. Not my fave, not my fave, not my fave. Track number 16, let's get into it, is Sir, and it's featuring Future. Give a little bit. Oh, she said Aretha. Rest in peace to Aretha Franklin, most that. Shout out to Metro Boomin and Zaytoven for producing this beat. This song is very trappy, trap music. The rough gangster, low down grungy hip hop. That's trap. Love the beat and Nicki's flow. You know, I love me a trap beat. I love how she's using a sir in her verses. I love how she's keeping that formula. It's dope. A line, I busted open for him out in Cannes, sir. Found boss, sir. I have a drop, sir. Them bum bitches ain't allowed, sir. Just you know, to show you guys, you know, the formula she was using. And Future just irks my spirit, so you already know I don't fuck with him at all. I give this song a 7.5 out of 10. I could be replaying it, or if it's on, I would definitely listen to it. But it's not one of those songs where I'm like, okay, I want to listen to Sir. Oh yeah, play that Sir. But it's a dope song. Nonetheless, track number 17 is Miami. Let's get into it.
I ain't talking my name. Pull up with a lot of bodies, don't forget the addies. When I run up in the town, I ain't chitty chatty. Got some real pretty titties that come with the body. Too much money, I ain't never need a sugar daddy. I'm the belle of the board, call me Patty. I still went from Trinidad, beat this nigga Preston.
Okay, so that's Miami. Shout out to Murder Beats for producing this. I like the beat and the flow from Nicki. Niggas know my bitch is petty. I ain't talking Manny. Yes, that gave me life. I like the song. Another line is, I'ma let my niggas rob him soon as he see it set in. None of you bum bitches can sit with me. And Gretchen. Yeah, I don't know Gretchen Wieners from Mean Girls. I don't know where you've been ever. Like, what happened to your childhood? But all in all, I like the song. I like the beat. I love her flow. I love this song. I give it an 8 out of 10. It's definitely a song that I will definitely replay. I love it. Track number 18 and 19, because 18 and 19 kind of flow together, so I'm just going to combine them into one track. Let's listen to Coco Chanel. Hey yo, Chun. Hey yo, Chun. Hey yo, Chun. Okay, so that's a little bit of Coco Chanel, featuring Foxy Brown. Shout out to the producers, Richie Soft, and J Beats. I might be messing up his name. I'm sorry. I love the reggae feel. Foxy, yes, Foxy. Foxy came on this. Okay, Foxy came on this track. It was like, bitch, I'm about to take y'all to the islands for a minute. I'm about to give y'all an island experience, bitch. Bitch, I've seen so many tweets of, I can barely understand what Foxy's saying. What the fuck is Foxy talking about in this track? Fox, this, that, and other. Bitch, if you haven't been around islands, people from Jamaica, if you're from the islands, then bitch, you, of course you're not gonna know, because she's talking that shit. Before I even get into Foxy, Nicki's flow is unmatched. I don't care. Nicki's flow is unmatched. It's unmatched. Nobody can duplicate it. Her flow is something serious. Foxy comes in with her accent and patois. I live. You already know I live, because you know. A line from Foxy's verse is, man down when I come around, all you bitches bow down. Bitch, she called herself the king. Like, she ain't the queen, fuck the queen. She's the fucking king. I'm like, bitch, Foxy, you better talk your shit. You better give me my life. Foxy gave me my life. This song gave me my life. I live for it. Let's talk about Inspirations, the outro, which is technically track number 19. It flows into it. Nicki is listing all her island inspirations, from Buju Banton to Spice to Beanie Man. I give it, but those two songs combined, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. There's definitely replay factor. I definitely live for it. I live for the beat. I live for Foxy. Dope. Let's get into the final thoughts and let's wrap this, this album review. So my final thoughts is, Nicki created a solid album. But truthfully, I will not listen to all of the tracks, but 85% of the album will be on repeat. I enjoyed Queen. The production was amazing, and this is the first hip-hop album Nicki has done, and she did it effortlessly. With that being said, I give this whole album as a whole a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, I give it a solid 8 out of 10. I have a couple of other notes. I listened to Regular, which, if you guys don't know, is a Target. You can get her physical CD at Target. It comes with that physical CD, Regular. And it's another filler track for me. The beat is dope, and I'm glad it's not on the formal album because it would have been a skip song. It's okay. It's not nothing. Let's talk about Sorry featuring Nas. Okay, so she had a song called Sorry, or I'm Sorry. I forget what the formal title is called, but it's featuring Nas. That song is fire. I heard a little snippet of it, and it is fire. I see why Nicki's mad that it's not on the album, because I'm upset that it's not on the fucking album. I'm waiting for that song has to be released somehow, some way, in some form that she can. Usually artists can sleep on some songs and put them out later in life, this and other, but this song does not. This song needs to be out. So Nicki, anybody in your camp, y'all need to work on getting the sample clear, because this song has to be out. Maybe you're gonna do a deluxe in the future. This song has to be out. Cause fire. But that wraps up my review of Nicki Minaj's Queen album. Nicki, I was also going to talk about like the stuff that she's been doing, the promotion of this album, but I just feel like I'm going to keep the conversation on the work instead of the artist. Maybe I'll do a video on Nicki in the future, but I don't know if I'm even going to do that. Nicki, I'm just praying for you, and I hope that you get the help that you need, and because this is not, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not even gonna look at it. So with being said, 8 out of 10, solid album. I enjoyed it. With that being said, if you liked this album, if there's any song that you liked, any song that you didn't like, any rating that you thought should have been higher or lower, you know, hit me up in my comment section. Let's create a conversation. I live for you guys. With that being said, hit that like button, comment down below, hit that share button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not down with the squad. If you're not a part of the squad, join the squad. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. And I'm going to wrap this up by saying I live for each and every last one of you guys. I love each and every last one of you guys. And I thank you guys for watching. Till the next time. Peace.
And I can never dish you, but I will dismiss you straight to your face. Nah, I ain't got no manners, and these bros ain't got no standards. That's why he can't stand you. Always got your hand out for a handout. Can't stand on your own too.